Alright, and we are back with another episode of Masochist. The penultimate episode for this season, looking at the date. I haven't recorded in a little bit. Usually I record, several episodes in like a week. But, I needed a little bit of a break, played some other games. Played Robocop, great game. Very fun, very charming. Yeah, so the deck hasn't changed much. What I did was I put in Speed Red Eye dice. Just because it is a tuner we can use. It doesn't lock us into the Speedroid stuff. And if we do have Manko, we can make any 6 or 7 we have. Otherwise, the main deck didn't really change. I did, however, add some different extra deck cards. I took out Lightning Chidori. We were never going to summon that. We have 2 wind monsters in the deck that can make it. And our green layer, because we do have 2 Book of Moons, which are just green layer as a spell card. However, I did add Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon because we can make this with another addition, which is Mighty Mud Dragon. Now, making this is with how the deck is right now, almost impossible. Because this needs Blue Eyes White Dragon, which would be Mighty Mud Dragon, and a dragon. The only main deck dragons we have are Eschatos. This is how it is. And from the extra deck, we would have to summon Burst Dragon. Or one of our Synchros. Unlikely. I will, however, once the season changes, obviously, try to work the deck a little bit more, and then try to incorporate Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, depending on how often we can get out Mighty Mud Dragon. Because if we can get Mighty Mud Dragon on the field, there's not really a point in doing any of this. But I think if we can get Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon on the field, it's pretty good. It's 3400, beats over most things, and can attack all monsters our opponent controls, and is unaffected by trap cards or trap card effects. Could be pretty good. Mighty Mud Dragon makes this possible. I also put in Stardust Charge Warrior. It draws us a card. And Wagnawa, the Moon-Eating Dragon, is back in the deck because it is something we can close out games with. We can make it with Red Eye Dice and Manko, or, Red Eye Dice and, I don't know, Long One, for example. In theory. Or, Noble Knight Spearholder and nothing, actually. Not like this, at least. But, if we can make it, do some damage, and win that way, I'm fine with that. I just basically took out monsters we never used, like Ripodocus, which you don't use, because I don't use Simorgh anymore. Yeah, that's basically it. Let's just get it on the duels. Hope I can. It's Monday, so I have 2 days to get an episode together. Let's hope this goes a little better than the last one. So, see you in the duel. 2 dangers in our opening hand. That's interesting. I don't really want to use either of them, though. So let's hope we are not getting OTK'd, I guess. We are getting OTK'd. Okay. Well. That is their normal summon, so we just flip this down. That was great. Okay. Don't disappoint me, stupid bird. Oh. Oh, well, no, I was about to say, we could have used We could have summoned our Magnite, but obviously not. It's literally not on the field right now. Menko. We can make a 4. Let me check something. Is this any effect? I'm gonna activate cards back until the end of the damage step. Sure, why not? I don't need to activate that. That went better than expected so far. And we are Book of Mooning that as well. Yep. That was hilarious. Booking the normal summon, you know, stopping them from special summoning other 6-amps is very effective if they don't have more gateways or ways to summon other cards. That was great. Love that. Let's open a pack. Alright, the first master pack of this episode, and let's hope this is not like the last one where I got the first master pack relatively quick and then fell into a deep dark hole of despair. Let's see what's in this one. Have you guys seen the new pack with Breaker the Magical Warrior? What a gorgeous card. I had to buy it for 2k and the Melodious card. That's pretty good. I had to buy the pack for 2k on my main account just for Break. What? The fuck? So yeah, have you guys seen the new Mirror Force? What an amazing card, huh? Like Mirror Force awesome. Okay, well. Actually, it's not bad. That is crazy. I was just talking about Breaker. That is wild. Okay. There's Super Heavy Samurai, Soul Claw, Branded Retribution. Is this doing anything if you don't have Branded? Return to the extra 1 phase of fusion monster you control. Okay, well. We're not activating that. Once per turn, target 1 light monster in your grave, add it to your hand. You cannot activate non-light monster effects during the turn you activate this card. Okay. And what is this? Target number of monsters in the field or in the grave is equal to the difference between your banished cards and your opponent's. Banish them. Your opponent can summon them. Then your opponent can special summon 1 monster from their deck. Are you insane? One deck with different types from each other, but the same type as the monsters you control. Then your opponent randoms one of these at your hand or special summon. Also place the remaining monsters in the problem. No. This is too much thinking required. We are not going to use this. Obviously, we can't. But I mean, we can maybe. But I'm not planning on playing insects right now. And Breaker is lovely. I love this card. Big fan. But I don't think it's finding a way into the deck. It's just not. You know, it's. We have Twister. This is very slow. Love the card. Maybe I'll just put it in because I love the card. I actually have my old... No, OG. I have my old Breaker the Magic Warrior. Still. From however many years ago. Awesome. The fact that I pulled it when talking about the Royal Rare you can get now is crazy funny. Yeah, but nothing I want to add right now or at really any later point. So let's get it right into the next duel. unfortunate. We also can really use the effect of Marauding Captain because of a lose one turn. Unless we link them off right away, but I don't have a link 2 I want to make. So let's just set these two. And set our Zoha. Zoha? Zoha. Too bad we can't activate Cursed Seal. Ah. Well. Let me tell you the story of lose one turn. Now, I do have to remember, if I summon something and lose one turn, they cannot out at that point. They might not be able to out it on their next turn, so I don't have to out my own lose one turn. I need to remember that. Okay. Also negated. Okay. Just putting up a wall, I guess. Now, Tachyon is a problem, because I have to out this, or he'll just start beating me with it. Still negated. I'm not quite sure why they use all resources right now, unless they have something that's completely unaffected. Neo Galaxy. Oh my god, that thing is huge! How do I get rid of this? That's not good. Ah! Well. I mean, look. That's not my fault. Smashing round. Oh, come on. Aww. That would have been so funny. Oh. I mean, there's nothing I can do, really. But I don't want to get punched, which is a little annoying. This doesn't do anything. What an unfortunate turn of events, huh? Well, buddy, I do not have anything to activate anyway. Oh, that is bad. Well, that doesn't do anything. Doing second tributes, not very fun. As predicted, we are once again on a losing streak, and this shit. Why is everybody playing either Kashtira or some dog shit deck that uses Into the Void to surrender instantly? It's not what I wanted to say, but I take it. Yeah, I'm getting a little annoyed with people. When people activate Into the Void, it's usually some pain in the ass deck or some FTK Numeron shit because they just need to get to like 1 or 2 pieces for their combo. This, however, is always great if they activate something to draw, don't draw what they need, and then surrender. Free win. I take it. Opening a pack. Alright, here we are, second pack. When I learned one thing in all my years of existing, it's that if you complain, things will work out. Let's open the pack. Melfi Tag. I love these cards. Mischief of the Gnomes. This turn, reduce the level of all monsters each player's hand by 1. You can banish this card from the graveyard. This turn is... Interesting. Well, I'm not gonna play it, but... An Earth Machine. Okay. A Ritual Beast. Mighty Dino King. Wait. No, we can't summon this. I mean, we can, but I shouldn't. Try to. Yeah. It's, in theory, pretty good. I don't know if the other one, because we do have the smaller one, the two-headed Dino King Rex or whatever it's called. If it has an effect that can summon this guy without needing 2 tributes, I'll have to look. But that's pretty cool. Kendama. If this card is in your grave and you control no cards, you present this card. That might be worth putting in, actually. It's a 6. We have a relatively easy time making 6s. And if I control no cards, I can special summon this. This could bridge us into some other higher level synchros. I don't know, though. I'll have to check. Our synchro pool is pretty bad. But it is interesting to have Kendama. Yeah. Yeah. But nothing I want to do right now, so let's get into the next duel. Okay. Both Paleozoics. Vishara. Which we are not going to use, but we are setting our book. So we have a few interaction with our opponent. Will it be enough? I don't know. Let's just get rid of this now. Interesting. Ooh, that's good. Well, now I summon Vishara. I wish they had something from the extra deck I can bounce to, you know, annoy them even more, but there's no point in waiting. The question now is, what is the other set card? They can activate it. Imperm? I assume it's Imperm. And if since I do think it is Imperm, I can just bounce Red Zone. Because then they fall back on that for 1 turn. There's no way it's like solemn, right? Let's just get some damage in. They can activate it now as well. Oh, okay. That's fun. Not a huge fan of this, but... well. Let's stop here. I'm not going to summon Donna to destroy Battle Fader. That seems a little much. We have one negate that we can use in a Resonator if they have one. That's fine. They're gonna activate Scrap Archfiend. Bone Archfiend, sorry. I think Scrap Archfiend is something else. So, why can I not... Can I debug? Yeah, I can debug now, okay. I was wondering. Because it is a monster effect activated in hand, so... Yep, bye. Can still activate the card. I'm almost certain it's Imperm. Okay, that is second red zone. That's fine. I have no reason to overcommit right now. I don't have a card to discard, so making this doesn't make sense. Yeah, let's just end our turn. I would love to reset debunk, but again, since I don't have anything to discard, also linking of 4 monsters for that and then getting imperm would be kind of annoying. And I don't know how this works if I would flip down. Well, I can flip down my own Griffin because it's a link monster. Love how we have a level 2, level 3, and level 4. Can't make anything. I was supposed to say I should make Xyz monsters that use, like, you know, climbing levels, but that's just so gross. Kinda. Assault mode activate. They have assault mode in this? You know, I do like my Paleozoic, so we'll keep that and get another one in the graveyard. Imperm. I knew it. Do I care? No. I mean, I do care, but I think losing my Book of Moon just to protect all the Anoides when I can get Canadia back is not worth it. And now the Imperm is gone. Okay, that's fine. You can target one face monster you control that has the levels and one fiend tuner from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Or you don't. I think you don't. Juggler. So now we got rid of the Imperm as well, so that's pretty good. Oh. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think we can just win this. Effect. Activate the effect. Detach out to level force. Go to 5k. Boom. Nice. Book of Moon is strong. Debunk is pretty awesome. Them not drawing a lot of the cards they need is also pretty good. Yeah, opening a pack. It's been a while since we won against Red Archfiend, I think. Here is the pack, and nothing glowing once again. Today has been kind of rough. Like, even it's not even baiting us into thinking it's a good card. It's good cards. I mean, it could be good cards. We don't have a T-Elements monster or Visa Starfrost, unfortunately. Train connection. Benching 2. Okay. Gem Knight Sardonyx. Does this do anything? It's a Gemini monster. It's not. Oh, Hit Knight early. Isn't that decent? When monster commands activates its effect, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls until the end of the turn. Changes the attack to 0. Also negate its effect. That's pretty good. You can give his scouts in the grave because it was a battle card effect. Send the stone you can. This is good. This is probably one of our better Link 2s. That's pretty nice. This goes in the deck, I think. Pettycorn. Well, you control no card in your field zone. You can add one field spell from a deck to your hand. Okay. If we destroy a battle card effect and send a graveyard, you can target one physical. Okay. If we ever use field spells, this might come in handy. One element and newbie. In your graveyard. Wait, if you have a monster with 0 attack and defense in your graveyard, you can switch this card from your hand. Like my insect monster from your graveyard to newbie. Place one of your traps under Spanish on your graveyard in the top. Oh. Interesting, interesting. We have some 0 attack defense monsters. That might come in handy. But really, Midnight Early is I think the one card I'm most excited about. Because since it's a Link 2, it's pretty easy to make. It's just generic to effect monsters, even though it's cyber, like it doesn't need cybers monsters. And now the arrows are obviously a little bit awkward. Because we can only do this to monsters that are in the center column or in the right one, depending on if our opponent has one of the zones occupied as well. But it's a Link 2, it has 1500 attack, so... And it's a Cybers monster, so we have to... Like... We are not going from worm to worm to worm if we link summon. So, yeah. I'll see if... I can definitely find space in the deck for this. Yeah. So I want to get one more pack, I think. Let's see how long this takes, but... One more it is, hopefully. See you on the next two. Trash hand. Well, it's not bad. I can get long one out, but... Long one alone isn't going to do much. Maybe we can banish something they really, really want. Maybe. $60 cards. Well. Not really, but 58 is fine as well. What is this? Set 2. Yeah. It's 0. What? I mean, no. Awesome. What? Why? Sure. What is happening? Alright. I take it. That was weird. That was weird. That was like a Jaden hero deck. Was Draining Shield in there and Swords of Revealing Light. I mean, it was free fodder for a long one. That's probably the most damage he ever did. And also game winning in this situation. That's cool. I like that. What I like even more is that this only took half an hour instead of 4 hours or something. So yeah, let's go open our legacy packs and our last master pack for this episode. See you in the packs. Here we are. 10 legacy packs. Can we pull something interesting? Well, there's one lie. But let's skip that. What is this? When your opponent activates a card effect that would destroy a card on the field, negate the effect, then send one dark monster from a deck to the graveyard. Interesting. A little specific though. Ashura and Nui though. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty good. We have a few of those. What is this? Greed Quasar. This card's on each equal to its. Wait, what? Okay. that is a hilarious card we are never going to use. Anything else? Centrifugal Field, Photon Booster. No, another Shiranui card. Limiter Overload. This is gonna send a Gravis for one Speed Warrior from your hand, deck, or graveyard. We do not have Speed Warriors, and even if we do, I'm probably not going to use it. The Predator Plant Carrot thingy. Interesting. Yeah, but nothing in here, really. Is this a good equipment? No. Let's get into... Yeah, let's get into the last Master Pack of this episode. And here we are, and for the final Master Pack, they bait us again with a lie. Maybe. Yes, probably. What do we have? An Insector equip card that we already have. A second Soul Scissors. Oh, no. Didn't lie. I mean, we do have the Ritual. I'm pretty sure we have Machine Angel Ritual. Or something that works like Machine Angel Ritual. Maybe you can activate this effect. This can... So, I mean, we can make this. Now, I'm probably not going to put this in a deck like this for obvious reasons. It's a ritual that never really works for us. But it's also fairy. And if I ever decide to revisit rituals, because, you know, we have at least two we can technically summon at this point. This is probably one of them. Now, the support we do have is not that great, unfortunately. Another Mobius. Sky Striker Eagle Boost. If you can only target one first monster in the field and target is unaffected by card effects this turn, except its own. We do not really have an extra deck monster that I would want to use this on. And a second Stardust on. Yeah, not really the greatest pack. I don't really want to put in a second Soul Scissors. Izana might be decent if we ever play it. And if we actually do have the Machine Angel Ritual, which I think we have, or at least one of them. I'm not 100% on that, though. The rest, not really playable. Unless we ever play Insectors, I guess. We got extra stack, so that might be a possibility. But that's it from me for today. Hope you enjoyed. I certainly didn't. No, I did. Some duels were kind of fine. Getting Cash tier at 90% of the matches in Plat is getting a little frustrating. And this is not in the video. Someone Crooked Cooked me. Then I didn't draw anything. They attacked with Crooked Cook, made Zeus, and then made another Crooked Cook. I was willing to battle this out until that point. Then I got so annoyed that I just stopped because I didn't want to waste any more time. Anyway, with this, I'm going to do some other things today, which is not that long anymore. It's like 10 minutes past 11 p.m. So, I don't know. I'm dragging this out again for no reason. I wish you a nice rest of your day or night or afternoon, whenever, wherever you are. Goodbye from me. See you in the next episode. Bye.